into a bye week, obviously there's a lot of things that you'll have to get better on and what emphasize. But I guess coming out of this game, what were your biggest takeaways, particularly in the run game? What wasn't clicking there? And what kind of burst is Bo Jackson giving you in that run game that might solve some of those issues?
I'm just trying to look at the numbers here. Yeah, Bo averaged 12 yards a carry. James had averaged 6 yards a carry. CJ averaged 4 yards a carry, and I think Jeremiah had 17 on that run. We had 225 yards rushing on 31 carries. I mean, you know, I don't know if that's so much the story as it is just not converting in the red zone. And when you have on 63 plays just under 600 yards, I think it's more about when we got down in the red zone, we weren't able to execute, and those runs were not efficient. So I'm going to obviously watch the film and figure out if it was, you know, scheme, if it was coaching, or if it was personnel. And we got to do a better job when we get down in the red zone. We got down there a couple of times, had to settle for field goals. Went for it the first time, went to kick the field goal the second time, didn't want to get greedy, and then on the touchdown to CJ, we don't get in. We step out of bounds at that moment in that game. Again, can't let ego get in the way. Just kick the field goal, and let's not get this game into a situation we put ourselves at risk. Because I felt like we were moving the ball well, we just had to finish these drives off, which is frustrating. But these are the things that we have to learn, and we learned a lot of lessons tonight. As we continue to open up the offense, like in a 2-minute drill, or we're throwing the ball, we have to learn when it's time to take a sack. These are all the lessons that we're going to have to work through, and the only way to do that is to play through them. And there'll be some lessons learned tonight, but I was excited about the way that we didn't panic, and I think that's a sign of growth and maturity, because it's easy, and you can feel in the stadium when things aren't going well. When we come out and we just kind of moving down the field, and it feels like, wow, this is going to be one of those games, and then you don't score, and then before you know it, you come out in halftime, you see the score, they score a touchdown. It's like, what is going on? And it's easy to everyone to tense up in that moment, but everybody kept playing. Brandon did a great job on the punt return to get us going. We threw the ball on the perimeter. I thought Jeremiah and Brandon did a great job getting Carnell, and then we hit the big post, and it kind of opened up from there. So when we're firing all cylinders, you can see how explosive we can be. But if we're not going to score touchdowns in a red zone, we put ourselves at risk. So that was a really long answer to say there's a lot more to it than just the rushing.